should have apologized.
I did not harass that man.
Really? How would you describe it?
He was standing there with his voter's card in his hand, looking confused about where to place
So
his
you
vote.
had to go right away and campaign to him on the spot?
Well, I thought that if...
It's against the electoral laws. You should have apologized. Next time, don't tell me when it has happened. Tell me when it's happening so I can make her apologize.
Okay.
I'm going to my room. If anyone of you needs me, I'll be there.
Is she okay?
Is anybody okay? Look around and take a look for yourself.
Someone is missing. Where's Bello?
Bello, I have no idea where he is. Well, let's find out what's up on the electoral website.
Relax. Votes have just been cast.
Here somewhere.
Looking for something?
Yeah. Contacts for our party agents around the country. Okay. Yeah, I found it. Were you asking for something?
Bello. Seen him anywhere?
Yeah, we stopped for a drink and I never saw him again.
Great. Bello is missing.
Bello is a grown man. He can take care of himself.
Look, we have to keep our eyes on the ball or our votes will be swept right from under our feet.
Ah, so did you get to do it?
I wanted to be the first to congratulate you.
Oh, congratulations.
Hey. We haven't won the elections yet. Why are you guys throwing the congratulatory party?
So how does it feel?
Despite all the trials and obstacles, I feel super.
He voted for the first time in over 20 years.
There are incidences of attempted rigging and violence in some states. Electoral officials losing their ballot boxes and people with stacks of ballot boxes in their possession.
What? So, Vo, how are we doing on the charts?
We think the undecided state in the southeast region will go your way.
Okay, sounds good. Okay.
And combined with those parts of the region who have given their support, that should give us a majority.
All right, no problem. What about the north?
Boma, all this is just conjecture. Obi,
Yeah?
we might have to do this another time, okay? Please. Thank you. Boma, please relax and let us do this part of the job.
Why should I relax? I'm not tired. Don't I look relaxed?
No.
We'll probably move faster without having to give you a detailed explanation of every step we take.
So what are you saying?
Well, you can, catch some Z's, take a nap or something. It will be very, very vital. I'm serious.
I don't believe this.
Thank you very much.
You're all asking me to leave?
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you very much, people.
Shehu, you know I'm going to fire you when I get into the presidency. And all of you too. So you want me to leave?
Yes, please. Thank you.
You're all fired.
She wants the deal.
I know, it's very critical, right? But right now, the last thing she needs to see is a television set right before her because we're talking about analyzing the results here.
No, but you know, Boma, she won't stay either. So, what are we going to do now?
At a time like this, do your thing. Do your thing. Do everything possible to keep her away from the TV screen because...
Away from the TV. It's not going to work. You know that's not going to work. It's not going to work.
Basi's thugs threatened an electoral official to rig the election in Basi's favor or lose his life. Do you know how she will take news like that? Do you know how she will take news?
No, that's not good.
Well, right now, what she needs is to take a rest and let the rest of the job be done by us over here. This is our duty. She should be kept away. Do your thing, whatever we can do.
What I can do. Okay. See what I can do. Okay. Let's just get on.
Is it me or is time dragging on purpose?
Yes.
Anything on the website there?
Oh, nothing. My eyes are tired from staring at this monitor.
I got some reports of attempted voter intimidation.
What's the report?
Somehow they were able to resolve it without resorting to violence. We're fine for now. What are you doing? I thought I asked you to monitor the results on the other stations.
The report is over, and besides, if there's any breaking news, the program will be interrupted.
Breaking news. I can't rely on that. Please, switch to another station.
The results won't come in until evening. I suggest we relax.
Don't be ridiculous. I don't know how you can watch anything else without going crazy.
Well, waiting for the results to come in one by one, that will drive me crazy.
What kind of a TV station would even broadcast a drama in the middle of a national election?
All right. Have it your way.
See, you need to relax.
I need to relax.
I predict a winning-off situation in the South-South. What do you think, guys? My predictions hardly ever go wrong, I have a knack for these things. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Thank you.
All right, then. Okay.
Okay.
All right, then.
So what's the activity for today since there's no PR work per se?
Well, I'm monitoring the results on every network, even if it kills me.
Okay. What's the most important thing on your mind right now?
The party celebration.
All right then. Okay.
The North. Is anybody monitoring the North?
Okay. All right. What do you think the outcome of the elections will be?
Well, it's okay to be a little bit nervous, but I think we're on top of things.
Omar is sweeping in Plateau.
Well, I told you, Plateau is probably in the bag, except for that town that Buma rode in with a bike.
Aside, the air is calm and the team is in an expectant mood. However, the speechwriters are contemplating on whether to write 2 speeches, a winning speech and a losing speech.
Bobby, can you tell us more about this?
While speaking to the press secretary Voru Wong, she says that the winning speech will of course accept the presidency if they win. But the losing speech, that's where they have reservations.
Good work, Bobby. Keep your ears to the ground and keep us posted.
Thank you. Good news and bad news.
Good news first.
The party secretary said that she has booked a hall and a cake for the celebration party. The cake is colored green, white, green.
Is that good news?
Yes, compared to what's coming next.
Okay, bad news, slowly.
Some results have gone missing in Kuma.
Kuma?
Yes.
Oma, I thought we had it. You guys were stuck in that village for how long?
72 hours.
72 hours, and Uma got to know every villager one-on-one. Come on, this can't be happening. That's our town.
Can you give me details about the disappearing votes?
No details yet. But I was told that the party officials have reported to the electoral officials and they are trying to get to the bottom of it. Don't worry, Johnny. As soon as I get a story on it, I'll let you have it.
Then why are they hurrying about the hall and the green, white, green cake? We haven't even won.
The party secretary said that she heard rumors that Omar's people are trying to get the same hall. And if we don't confirm a booking yet, Omar's people will get it. Even if we win, they might not relinquish it.
Oh, I just feel like going home.
Hey, don't you ever look where you're going?
Sorry. For now, Plato is living up to expectation, except for the places where Boma has. But most parts of it...
Hey, you can't be too sure about that. There's a surprise.
What do you mean by that?
This is not yet official, but the votes coming in from Yara seem to be going the way of Usman Amadu.
After counting, the highest number of votes in Edo State have gone to Dele Falade.
He rigged it.
Oh.
He rigged it. But we'll have to be able to prove it. Look, if I want to rig an election today and make it seem peaceful and transparent, I can do it. You don't want to rig an election today, so let's do it the legal way. Ajala, call our guys in Edo. Find out if there was any hanky-panky. And hey guys, remember, this is just one state. It's not the end, it's just the beginning, okay?
Maybe I should get cracking on that second speech.
Well, how do you feel about this this fresh piece of news?
I'm a little disappointed, but I guess things like this happen all the time. Besides, it's only in one state. So.
I want to go get something to drink.
Please get something for me too.
What about you?
Thank you. Well, don't you think your present reaction might be a bit too, heavy, considering that this is just the first result?
Oh, well, considering the candidate that won in that state, I mean, we know that Falade, didn't really have a very strong platform in that state. And I believe this election was, issue-driven. Mm-hmm. You see, the thing is, I am really surprised. I'm actually very shocked. It just leaves a bad taste in my mouth that he actually won the election. Mm. But what can we do? Let's just wait till the other results come out. Okay?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I wish I knew what you are congratulating me for.
The elections are over. You've done your best. The drama is over and it's time for Nigeria to make her choice. You've done a marvelous job managing your campaigns. If it's the results from Edo State that's bothering you, don't worry about it.
I got into politics believing in the ability of the Nigerian people to make good decisions if given valid options. Falade winning in Edo State has got me questioning my assumption. Maybe I'm not what the people want. Maybe.
Umar, you have no idea what happened in Edo State. Who knows how many people were able to vote for one reason or the other. Who knows how valid the result was? It's best to keep your spirits up instead of taking this as a rejection. So much can happen in the next 48 hours.
Unrest in Abeokuta over what has been described as stolen ballot boxes.
Guys, we just won in Kebbi.
That's the kind of news I want to hear.
Man, I could do with a drink. I didn't realize I was running.
Yeah, come on, give it to me, give it to me.
70% in Kebbi. Umar won 70%, 90,000 votes. Yeah.
And Boma?
30,000. Falade 5,000.
And Usman and Basi?
Not worth talking about.
That's all. But does that put us?
Yes, so that puts us in the lead. We have a total of 132,000 votes.
Ooh. Tell the secretary to get the hall and the green, white, green cake ready.
Yes!
Yes, Obi, any new information?
Yes, sir.
Come on with it then.
The result for Kebbi just came in and Boma lost. Our team is trying all they can to keep the bad news away from her, but Boma constantly disappoints them while accepting defeat in the area she knows are not her domain.
The first sets of results are in, and Plateau State has gone to Umar Badung. Umar Badung swept the polls in most parts of the state, but made a poor showing in his hometown of Yara. That town went to Usman Ahmadu. Fresh results have been received from Lagos and Osun State, and both states have gone to Boma Pepple. We expect to get several more results in the next couple of hours.
Congratulations, my dear.
This certainly came when we all were looking forward to something good.
Yeah, from now on we have all the votes rolling in.
From now on, it's all or nothing.
Yes, so we've done all that we can. Nigerians have done everything they can, so we have to wait till tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I need to just finish this. Tomorrow.
Shouldn't you be sleeping? Bello, I can't sleep. The tension is driving me nuts. Shouldn't you be sleeping? Well, the team is rotating a shift to monitor the progress on TV. The idea is to have someone in front of the television 24 hours. I'm on shift. That's a lot of work.
Yeah, come on. Kebbi.
That girl talks in her sleep. I wonder how her husband will cope.
Anyway, I never knew I would actually be saying this to you when you first joined the team. But I'm really glad to have worked with you.
It's been a great pleasure for me. And I really feel you deserve to win this election.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wake up, baby. This is not a dream. Wake up.
Is it 6 o'clock yet?
6:07. It's always this difficult to get you up.
How are things looking up?
Well, I have good news and I have bad news.
Don't tell me the good news is a green, white, green cake again.
What cake?
All right, good news. Give me good news first.
The past few hours, over 50% of the votes have come out, and Omar is in the lead.
What's the bad news?
So is Boma Pebble.
I've heard from reliable sources that most of the people who voted in Yara were not indigents, but were transported there from another part of town and paid to vote for Usman Ahmadu.
We need to report this to the Electoral Commission.
Yeah. But see, Yara is one small town. And of course it's Umar's town, but it most likely won't change the tide of the elections.
If we can prove this, it will be something to tell Umar.
See, you guys are talking as if he's losing and he needs every bit of good news that can come in.
Look, we won't joke, not even with one vote, okay? There's no such thing as small corruption, and it's our duty to resist it.
Shh. The results.
The results of Ondo State, Katsina, and Nasarawa are out. Umar Badung won the highest number of votes in Katsina and Ondo. Nasarawa goes to Boma Pepple.
Yes. Good news.
Imo will make or break our position in the southeast.
It's a big state, and they've got a lot of Boma supporters there.
1 minute we're in the lead, the next minute they are. This whole thing is driving me nuts. I need to go outside and get some fresh air. 1 more minute from this TV and I might die.
More results are coming in.
We have just received the exact figures. 145,000 votes went to Boma People. That accounts for 99.9% of the registered electorate.
Well, it's an election and it's an election. Period.
See, Cheryl, the election is not over yet. We're still doing well.
We should have strengthened our campaign in Cross River. Then we won't even need Imo.
The road to presidency is not a smooth one. From my years of experience in politics, no one can really tell up front.
Yeah, we shouldn't forget that. We still have other states. Let's not lose hope.
Any new developments, Obi?
Bigger than I thought. Aisha, you wouldn't believe this. Rigging was actually done, but not by the candidate. Arinza, the self-pronounced godfather of Boma, is behind the rumored rigging and is blackmailing Boma to either rethink some of our intended policies or he goes to the Electoral Commission.
But wouldn't Arinze be implicated if he does that?
These people help their way around things. Don't forget there was Boma's chief financier till recently.
The fraud in Yara, which has now come to be known as the dead voter story, was very smoothly executed. Several people have blamed the ease of the perpetration of the fraud on the flaws in the voters' registration process. My guest tonight is Biodun Fashanu, a member of the NGO Political Change for Nigeria, POACAN. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much, Tari. Now, under ideal circumstances, the voters' registration system ought to be an efficient process. But the Nigerian factor comes into play.
Can you tell us a little more about the Nigerian factor, Biodun? It's kind of...
Okay, now the voters' register is not displayed before the elections as it's supposed to.
Okay.
And when it is displayed, it is not displayed long enough to enable verification to take place.
Okay.
And if verification does not take place, then people can't look through the list to identify anomalies. Now, this obviously creates a loophole and leaves room for malpractices. That's why a flood took place in Yara, and yet all the names of the voters that passed away in that disaster remained on the list. And then what happened next? Miscreants moved in to impersonate the dead people. Now, still to do with poor organization of the verification exercise. Some registered voters get disenfranchised because their names are not on the list. And they don't get to find out until the election day. Why? Because the voter register is not displayed on time or long enough.
We might be at the end of the road. I just don't know if this will lead us to a whole new road or take us back to where we are coming from.
It would be a great pity if Nigeria never gets to see the dreams that you have actually have for them. You know, you've been a great leader since we were in school. And I know it's tough, but a lot of people have the ability to inspire people, but they always use it for the wrong reasons. I remember when the party people were looking for candidates who would take the party ticket. You were the first person that came to my mind. And I know you can do this.
Do you think I'm making the right decision?
Yes, my dear. You are.
Was the party involved in this?
I must admit the simple truth, that this rigging was carried out on behalf of my party. But my party had nothing to do with it, and neither did I. I had 95,000 votes. But after the rigging, after the inflation the corrupt electoral officials carried out, conniving with these people who are trying to frame me, I ended up with 145,000 votes, putting me in the lead in Imo State.
She's insane. She's amazing.
The Electoral Commission is yet to make an official statement in response to the speech broadcast by presidential candidate Boma People. There are, however, predictions from observers that the results in Imo State will be cancelled. In other news, the voter turnout in Koma village has been declared to be the highest ever recorded in the community.
Across the country, Boma and Umar are now neck to neck in the elections. So far, Umar has 19,727,000 and Boma Pebble has 19,802 votes. These figures are about 40% of the votes recorded so far. The remaining 20% of the votes are distributed amongst the other candidates. An estimated 20% of the results are yet to be released. The next few hours will be the deciding factor of who will be the next president of Nigeria.
How do you remain strong when you realize defeat might be staring you in the face? Nigerians are indeed a strong people. They have strength that comes from the inside. They weather situations, rise every morning to meet the same challenge and never give up. Now, Nigerians need a leader with vision and integrity. A leader who in the face of challenge will keep pressing ahead. A leader whose very heartbeat will be the well-being of the people. And we wonder how much longer we will need to wait.
And one of the most difficult things in life is waiting. Waiting for love, an angel, a savior, a leader.
Leaders have come and gone, leaving a more battered people, a more frustrated generation, but somewhere out there in the heart of every Nigerian is a longing